Hey guys, I cannot believe it's already time for the third video. This has been such a great experience for me, and I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Here in the US, we have our Thanksgiving holiday this week, and I know for some people, finding time to spend with family can feel energetic and exciting and so fulfilling. And for other people, it can feel very difficult. So we are going today to explore scratching out some feelings. This is a really fun exercise. My kids like it, so if you find that you have a kiddo with you who's curious, you can have them tag along. First, I'm going to start by dividing my paper into, I'm thinking 4 spaces. 4 spaces, because that way we'll have time to get through them all. Usually I like to divide them into smaller, like here I have 6, just 4. But I think 4 will be good for the amount of time that we have. Oh, I almost forgot to put my tape on my apron so that it won't rip my paper. I don't know how I'd forget that. I literally paint every single day, and it's still like, oh, did I remember to do that? Who knows? We will know when we take the tape off and it rips apart. All right, so the point of this exercise is to do one of 2 things. One, if you're having some difficult feelings in your life today that you need to move through, you might explore those feelings. Or if you'd have some feelings you would like to feel, you might explore that. So I'm gonna pick 4 feelings that I would like to explore. Maybe a couple that I've been feeling and then a couple that I'm hoping to feel. So I'm just gonna write those feelings on my tape. That way I can just, when I rip the tape off, the words come off and my art's left behind. So let's see. The first word I'm gonna write is calm. I'm always trying to add in more calm feelings into my body. That doesn't come natural to me. I'm a go-getter. I'm a little bit more tense. So I have to really work for it with breathing and finding ways to center myself. I'm also gonna put energetic because I would like to bring that energy into this coming week. We're doing some traveling, and I would like to feel energetic and good and calm and try to harness that. I'm also going to put, I think, frustrated down here, because I know when we're traveling as a family that I'm likely to feel frustrated, and so maybe if I can just spend some time working with that feeling today, it might help me through that process when it comes up for me. And the last one I'm going to put, this one's, what should I put? I have calm, I have energetic, I have frustrated. I'm thinking I'm gonna put joy. I'm gonna see if I can harness joy. Okay, I'll give you a second to find what words work for you. And if you don't know, if you're like, I have no idea, Andy, what does this matter? I would just reflect on the day you've had so far. Like, you woke up, were you calm and joyful and patient with your family, or were you rushed and frustrated and feeling frazzled? So just think of the feelings that you felt or the feelings that you would like to feel, and let's just explore them. There's no wrong way here. It's all about just kind of paying attention to our inner landscape and acknowledging that we're humans and we have diverse feelings that come up every single day, right? It's never perfect. It's always a mixture. So we're gonna try with our art supplies, whatever you have, your crayons, your markers, whatever, we are going to try to represent these words with art. So some are easier than others. Like calm, for instance, for me, that might feel like sweeping motions with a paintbrush. Like, slow sweeping. For energetic, it might look like a lot of short little brush strokes. For frustrated, we might get the pencils out and start scribbling in. And for joy, I might just end up with a lot of different color, or however I want to represent that. Like I said, there's no wrong way. I would encourage you to think about color and think about texture as just a way to feel these feelings in a tactile way. All right, so let's get started. I thought I was prepared, but I don't even have a palette. All right, I'm gonna grab this used one. I have this used piece, so I'll find some space on here to use. All right, I'm gonna start with a top and work my way down just for practical reasons, because I'm left-handed, and if I start at the bottom, I'm gonna get it all smeared. So calm, I'm gonna think about, what is the most calming color to me? That might be a question I ask myself. Or, yeah, and I know the answer to that. In my stash here, the sage blue is next level calming to me. It is so, I mean, I just look at it and my heart rate, I think, goes down. It's just so calming. So I'm gonna do some of this. I'm just feeling like I'm gonna put the paint on the paper today for this moment. It just feels like the right thing to do. And I might add some of this amethyst. That's also a really calming color to me. Let's see if we can get like a gradient going here. That might be nice. Okay. I'm gonna get my brush pretty wet so that I can get that really calming gliding motion, so it doesn't feel scratchy. It feels just really relaxing. Ooh, I like it when it mixes like this. It's so joyful to me. All right. Yeah, like for me, that's what calm feels like. You know, like looking out over a still lake, or just a really calm winter day when nothing's moving. Oh, I love that. All right. While that dries for a few minutes, I'm gonna move over and look at energetic. When I think of energetic, I think of a little bit brighter colors. So maybe I'm gonna use maybe this green gold with maybe yellow oxide. Like that might be a nice, fun. I am feeling this yellow oxide. I'm gonna start with it. So this one I'm gonna put on my palette because I'm thinking some short, smaller strokes might work really well. Let me wet my brush. Energetic. I have friends that feel energetic all the time. They seem to be able to get so much done. I'm not sure that's something I feel very often. I'm a go-getter. I can get a lot done, but I don't always feel high energy. That's okay. It takes all kinds of us humans to make this world go round. Ooh, yeah, that feels energetic, doesn't it? Kind of reminds me of like a wheat field moving in the wind. Oh, I love to hear the texture of the paint. Okay, there we go. All right, this one's gonna be fun. Frustrated. This one's one I'm really actually pretty good at painting because I feel that way often. Because I have anxiety, so I'll get all worked up inside. It's my own thing. No one's done anything in particular, but I'll start feeling frustrated because I'm anxious. And I've shown you this before, but you know, it ends up looking real scratchy when I'm frustrated. Like these are pretty scratchy. So I'm gonna take that, what I know feels good to me for exploring that feeling, and I'm gonna go for it. I think first I'm gonna just kind of put some underlying color that mixes in like a chaotic way. Let's see. Way too much. If you don't have a scraper like this and you're using paint and you want to explore what this might feel like, you could use an old credit card or a business card or just something that's a little bit thicker for pushing paint around. You might even find like a spatula in your kitchen or something. Oh yeah, the texture in this is feeling a bit frustrated, a bit harried, a bit, you know, like there's some feeling here. Oh, I like it. I want to encourage you, like we talked about last week, that even though we are exploring different feelings, it's still a really cool practice to work on holding your supplies very lightly. It really does make the difference between making an art practice bring more tension into your life or allowing it to release tension. So I'm always reminding myself of that because like I said last week, I can be a white knuckler and I'm trying not to be. Okay, joy. Ooh, I still want to add some more to this frustrated. I'm thinking a little bit more of this ochre down here. There we go. Oh yeah. It's kind of fun to put a visual to feelings because, I don't know, I think these days we're much more in tune with expressing how we're feeling and working through it. Maybe some of us are, maybe some of us aren't, I don't know. But it makes it so tangible when you can see it and you can kind of feel it with a medium rather than just feeling it in your heart. Sometimes when we feel things in our heart, we really can't even pinpoint what it is we're feeling. We just know we're either having a hard time or we're not. So it's just really cool to explore that and see kind of what comes up for us. All right, the last one here is joy. Okay, you guys all know what's going to happen with joy. I'm sure you can think about this in the past. My pistachio, this thing brings me so much stinking joy and I really love it with this teal. So it's happening. It is happening. I'm going to, let's see if I can find this big brush. This big brush, I hardly ever use it, so I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna wet it just a little bit so it's not so scratchy because joy's not scratchy to me. Joy is more smooth and easy and carefree. Okay. While I have this color out, I'm going to go back up here to calm and I'm going to add just a little bit of calming texture. I really need to clean up my workspace. I can't help it. I'm just all over the place messy. All right, while this dries before I put my pistachio on, I'm gonna go back up here to energetic and I'm going to add some more mark making to this. I'm thinking this bright pink might be nice. Just gonna give this more movement because to me that's what energetic kind of feels like. It's movement oriented, it is getting things done, it is you know, spending time with people and feeling good about it. It's all these things. And again, I say this every class now. It maybe should become my motto. Is this pretty or not? I don't know. Who cares, right? That's not the point. The point is to just acknowledge who we are today and try to make something come from that. Let's see. Oh, I'm obsessed with this pink and gold together. You guys think this looks energetic? I think so. Oh yeah. All right, let me get a paper towel. I am going to, I think this is pretty much drying. Oh, I love that. That does feel calming. I'm going to add some white and pink texture to that. Thinking this gelato might be nice just to add a little bit more of the feeling I'm going for. These pastel are, they have this nice smoothing technique you can use. Just rub your finger over it. Blends in nicely. Gosh, this calming is turning into like a little mini landscape, which you guys know how much I love. So let's add some blue because I can't help it. Now it's because that's so funny. I told you guys when we did the soulful landscape last week that landscape to me is just so relaxing. Because you can just kind of make your ideal place, a place where you can go sit outside and just enjoy what the day has to offer. And it's funny because this has definitely become that. That's so funny. Okay, joy. It's interesting to me that I have this dark color for joy because I don't even think I would say joy is a darker color. But maybe today it is, right? Like maybe for me in this moment, that makes sense. So I'm gonna put this pistachio because this pistachio is the definition of joy in my mind. I just love that it's bouncy and creamy and just, oh my goodness, it's my favorite color. Look at that. I mean, what's not to love? Definitely feel like we're gonna need some pink to offset a little bit more, give it a little more texture, some lightness. It's so fun mark making. The more I do it, the more I love it. It's just scribbling, right? Like what's not to love about scribbling? Does this look joyful? I think this is the kind of joy that I like, right? Like it's a little bit spicy, a little bit lightness, a little bit grounded with the darker colors, a little bit playful with the green. Maybe that's my perfect version of joy. My frustrated, I'm loving this because it is true. It needs some, I'm gonna use a black, just kind of, to me, frustrating feels really angular, feels harsh, you know, because when I'm frustrated, if I take it out on somebody accidentally, like my kids or my husband, it's always so sharp, and I hate that. No, don't you? I hate that. Always have to apologize, say, I'm so sorry, I did not mean to be sharp. My frustration just came out that way. Okay. Oh, this is feeling it. I'm feeling it. I have this beautiful gold color. I'm just thinking, add it here. Maybe some here. I really hope these exercises just give you a moment in your day to play, experiment, find a little joy, work through some difficult moments. That's why I'm doing these. I really want that for you. I'm gonna put some more movement up here in the energetic. Just really love the idea that we can all be so connected and so similar, and that we can move through things together as a community. Like, I want to support you. I want you to be safe to be who you are here. If you're having a hard day, you can be that with me. I don't need you to pretend. You can be whatever you need to be in this moment. That is all fine. If you're having a great day, share your joy with me. I love that too. I'm here for it. Just really have this passion for supporting women where you are with what's going on in your life. We can all get through it together. Oh, this energetic piece is really getting there, isn't it? I think this brown color might be nice. Ooh, yeah. Add a little bit of contrast. And let's see. A little bit more. Can't wait to see what yours looks like. I hope you'll text them to me or send me in a DM or tag me, whatever you feel comfortable with. Oh my goodness. Does anybody else want to go to this calm spot? I feel like, does this exist in the world? Because I would like to go there. So funny to pop around from one to the next because I'm really trying to feel the feeling. I'm trying to like be with it, you know? So like in frustrated, I notice my marks are a little more scratchy. I'm just trying to mimic what I might be feeling with any of these at any given time. Let's see. Oh yeah, this was a choice that needed to happen. And I love the idea that if we were to sit down and do this exercise today or tomorrow, it would be different, right? Because we're different people on any given day. Our experiences change us, who we've come in contact with, how we slept, what we were able to eat, etc., etc. All right, the last thing I'm gonna do here, I think I'm gonna give energetic a little bit more movement. And I just can't help it. I feel like energetic needs a little pistachio in its life. Can't help it. I'm telling you guys. This is starting to remind me of like holiday wrapping paper or something. Okay, I gotta do it. I mean, calm. I'm not sure if you're a pistachio feeling, but it's just happening anyway. Oh yeah, that was the right choice. Isn't that interesting that I'm putting my most joyful color on all of them? Maybe that's because there's a part of me, even when I'm frustrated, that has an ounce of joy. Okay. I think these turned out very representative of the feeling I was trying to create. Again, I said these are really fun to do with kids because I think kids really get into it. So mama, if you're having a tough day and you want to find a couple minutes to create for yourself, I have found in my life that if I sit down to create and the kids are home, they are curious. So especially if you have a kiddo who maybe has big feelings or a little bit of a challenging time working through things, it would be so fun if you had supplies out for them too, so that they could explore the feelings that they've had today. Or maybe the feelings that they would like to cultivate for tomorrow. All right, there we go. Oh, that looks so fun. I really feel like I captured it. All right, I'll see you next week.